Alright, man, what's up, y'all? What up, what up? What up, what up, what up? We got Avery in the chat. Salute to you, Avery. Channel member right there. Buddy in the chat, Chris in the chat. What's up, y'all? What up, man? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all here having conversations and whatnot, just chilling on this Friday night. You know what I mean? Ain't a bad day today, you know, it's kind of nice outside. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, you know. Got some energy, so we're going to be here for a little while. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all being here, man. Just do me a favor and like the video on the way in. As always, if you haven't already. All right? Helps the channel get around the algorithm and all that. And, of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, man. We lost like 3 subs in the last couple hours. I don't know what happened. Could have been bots. Could have been people who just say, you know what? This guy doesn't go live enough. You know what I mean? He doesn't stream enough for me. You know, so... who knows, man? Who knows what the hell? But it's all good, you know what I mean? Appreciate those of you who are still sticking around. I think that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all. But let's just get right back into it. Here we go once again with Horde Assault on Days Gone, man. This is like session 10, isn't it? Session 10? We put like, dude, hella hours into this. Let me see. 28 hours. Can you believe that? 28 hours of zombie killing. Zombie blowing up, you know what I'm saying? Detonation, all type of shit. Crazy. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so yeah, we got to pick up where we left off from last time. When Avery jinxed us, talking about 23 minutes and then the whole damn game crashed. Crazy. Crazy, man, crazy. Okay, so look, what we doing with the character though? We keeping the same one? We keeping the same one, man? How we doing this? Like I said, you said that happened to me on Twitch. I know exactly how you feel. Fuck them. Oh yeah, people leaving. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, you know. As long as the way I look at it, as long as you have more than what you're losing, right? If you're gaining more than what you're losing, it's a win. You know, it's almost like when it comes to business and money in general. Let's say if you spend $100, as you made, you know, as far as business goes, right? Sometimes you spend money on shit that you just don't get back as long as you get that value of what you're trying to get. But like, let's say if you're putting money into something to make you money, as long as you make more money than you got out, like even in the stock market, you could look at the same way. If you buy a stock or invest in some type of company and, you know, put in a certain amount of money and you get more back than what you put in, then that's a win. Still a win, even if it's only a little bit, you know? Even if it's just a little bit. So, all right, y'all. We're keeping the same character. Keep the same character, man. Let's see. Fine line between ranch and avocado ranch. Almost the same. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, one of them has avocado. Which avocados are really good for you. You know, a lot of nutritional benefits and whatnot. But still, I know what it does to the host. But hey, you got us. Exactly. Hey, look, I mean, you know, I'm not going to lie and say, oh, it doesn't suck to see. Yeah, it does suck to see people leave the channel. It's somewhat discouraging, but at the same time, I know, like, I'm not gonna quit because of it. You see what I mean? Like, what point would that make if I lost any subs and I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm done doing YouTube. I'm done making content. Fuck everybody. You know, like, no. There's no point. You know, because you can't satisfy everybody. Some people might rock with you initially. They might just be in a certain mood and they say, oh, I like this channel. Then like literally an hour from now, they say, never mind, fuck this channel. Just all of a sudden, you know, people got really up and down emotions and different moods and stuff like that. So it don't surprise me. Not at all. But yeah, y'all ready to jump into it, man? Like I said, shirtless deacon. Y'all ready to get into the game here? Y'all ready to get into it, man? Let's see. Avery said, if I'm investing, to me, that money's gone. Well, I mean, it just depends on what it is. It depends on what it is, you know? Because, look, there are things you can spend money on where you won't get the money back necessarily, but whatever you exchange for that money is worth the parting of the money, right? Like the spending of the money. It could be just for, like, straight-up enjoyment purposes. Like some types of food that people like to eat, if it puts you in a good mood and save the day, let's say you're having a bad, shitty day and you spent some money on some food you really know you like, and it made your whole day better, that's worth it to me. I think that's a good spend of money, you know? It'd be different if you were just buying what you like to eat every single day and it's not the best food for you and you're just wasting money. Then that's kind of like, that's stupid. But if you haven't done it in a while, you've been, you know, being good with the money, being smart about it, and you've been really diligent and working hard, and you just say, you know what, today I'm gonna treat myself, man. Today I'm gonna, you know, do something for me that I haven't done in a while. Especially if you need it, if you need like that pick me up, then yeah, go ahead. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all, man. Avery said, I don't give a damn if people don't subscribe. Why would I care? I mean, some people care. I definitely care, but not to the extent where I'm gonna just quit or give up or even get mad about it. You know what I mean? Like I care. It doesn't feel good to see it, but it's not gonna stop shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, I think it's very, very unrealistic for any person to get on a platform like YouTube or Twitch or TikTok or any of these places where you can live stream from and make content from. Any place you can get people to follow you and subscribe to you. It is incredibly unrealistic and very naive to think that you can, you know, be in this position and have nobody change their mind on how they feel about you. For the good or the bad. You know, some people might not like you at first and they all of a sudden just start liking you out of nowhere. You know, depending on something you did, or maybe they just change their mind. But that can go in the exact opposite direction where somebody say, I like this person, and all of a sudden just they're like, nah, never mind. Could have been something you said, could have been something you did, or whatever fuck. It could just be them personally. It could just be their erratic mood swings and all type of shit. So, you know, I try my best to come from a place of understanding, and also too, it helps to kind of not let it get to you. You know what I mean? Because there's all types of reasons, all different types of damn reasons why people would follow somebody's channel or not follow, or follow and then unfollow. See what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of different nuance to this shit. A whole bunch, too much to think about. But at the end of the day, there's all types of reasons, so that's why I'm just like, okay, fine. It could literally be nothing I did. There's nothing I could have done or not have done to keep them as a sub to the channel. So, yep, it is what it is, man. So yeah, let's get into the game, y'all. Y'all ready, man? Y'all ready? Yeah, Bunny said like Chick-fil-A, yep. Avery said I don't care about much. I tend to disagree. I think you care about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like most people do. Even a lot of people who walk around saying, I don't care about nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You know, it's like, well, you care about something. That's a fact. Everyone alive today cares about something. For sure. For sure. Bunny said, don't get me started on the unfollowers. I went on a rant many moons ago about this. What you rant about, Bunny? What you have to say about it? Every said when they say in chat, I'm unfollow you, like, okay, exactly, yeah. It's like they're trying to make a threat to you to do what? Like, I'm finna unfollow you. It's like, well, you could have just hit left. You didn't even have to announce that. You know what I mean? Like, what was I supposed to do? Like you're gonna say, I'm gonna unfollow you. Come on, guys, let's get up out of here. It's like, yeah, okay. You could try that, but if the people like it, they're not gonna just leave because you a stranger just like everybody else on the damn chat. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some people just, I believe some people think they have more influence than they actually do. You know, because I've seen that personally in other people's streams. Like people who have a couple hundred people watching them, maybe a couple thousand people watching. You'll see one chat go by, like, this guy sucks. Let's get up out of here. I'm going to so-and-so's channel. I'm leaving. Who's coming with me? It's like, probably nobody. You know what I mean? It's people just be rage baiting, doing all type of dumb shit, dumb silly shit. You know, but like I say, it really does not bother me. Who knows what reason they have for doing it? They could be just doing it just to troll. They could be doing it to try to sabotage your channel or what you're doing. Or they could just be really thinking that way. And if that's the case, man, if it's the last one, that's kind of sad. It's like you think you're so like like I said, influential that you just make this announcement. Like you're supposed to get a whole cast of people just to roll with you all of a sudden. I don't know, some people might take this even the wrong way, what I'm about to say, but a lot of people believe that they're very self-important. Like a lot of people are self-important, you know, which is good to believe that you are important, but to you. You know what I mean? There's people that don't even know you that don't give a fuck, straight up. And I understand that even about myself. There's people that know me, or excuse me, that don't know me, that wouldn't give a fuck if they saw me or whatever. If anything ever happened, they'd be like, well, so, I don't know that dude. Fuck. You know what I mean? So, anyway, enough of all that, man. We can talk about this shit all day. All day. Chris, the internet has a lot of unstable, exactly. A lot of people that are mentally ill, a lot of people who are mentally challenged even. You know, people who just fucking have internet access just because it's possible now. And they get on here and say all different type of shit. That's why it's interesting for me to see other streamers and other content creators, the way they let this shit get to them. Like I was watching one dude stream, and he was like, you have no idea. I was even in his chat like saying how I looked at it. He was like, you have no idea how it feels to wake up every single day and deal with the troll comments and the hate speech comments and the misogyny and the racism and all sorts of bullshit. I'm like, bro, like, first of all, you're a middle-aged white dude. You know what I mean? Like, why are you even sitting here getting all worked up about this shit? If I'll just say this, not that it matters much about race, but don't let little dumb shit like that get to you. It don't matter if you're white, black, or whatever. But especially from my perspective, it felt like, well, why is he letting this shit get to him? You know what I mean? Now, some people might have a different opinion on that. That's just how I look at it. But I was like, yo, this is silly. Like, you being extra sensitive for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? If I saw majority negative comments on my channel, then I would say, okay, maybe I need to change something. Maybe I need to do something different. But if I get a few trolls, man, just talking shit, saying dumb shit, I might laugh at it. For real. I might just be like, oh, well, you know. That's them. That's how they think. That's what they got to say. And depending on how crazy it is, you know, it might actually be legitimately funny. You know what I'm saying? But no, the dude, I'm not going to name no names because I don't put people on blast like that unless it's absolutely necessary. But no, this dude, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He just seems like very triggered by shit. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know how to let stuff roll off his shoulder. Just roll right off his back. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some people are weird, man. And I told him in the chat, I was like, if I see stuff like that, I either ignore it or I find amusement from it. He's like, well, see, he's like, you don't understand what it's like, though. And I said, I even chimed in, I said, well, my channel's not as big as yours, so maybe once I get to that level, it might change. But I firmly believe the way I look at myself, the way I know myself, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have the exact same opinion. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have the exact same perspective and say, well, whatever the fuck people are going to say, they're going to say it, regardless. And if I spend all my energy and time trying to worry about appeasing everybody and avoiding any type of criticism or any type of, you know, people talking shit or whatever, if I spend all my energy and time, or at least a good portion of it, trying to worry about that shit, I will stress the hell out of myself. I will distract myself from things that are more important, and it'll still be for nothing. You see my point? It'll be for no damn reason or purpose, because at the end of the day, nothing I say or do, or not say or do, is going to prevent my channel from having some ignorant ass people come through. You know what I mean? Either people that are just trolling just for the hell of it, or people who actually are just, you know, being negative and dumb. You know? So, yep, there's that, man. The internet's full of all different kind of people. You never know who you're going to get. But for the most part, I believe strongly that the people we have in this chat here are good people. Some of them I know in real life personally. You know what I mean? And you guys are very, very, very special to me. So you guys are cool people, man. Good energy, good mindsets. And I think that the people, from what I've seen, when they rock with you on your channel, it has a lot to do with that person and the content creator, right? We all have similar mindsets. Maybe not agree on everything, but, you know, the fact that you guys are around says a lot to me about how you guys are. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys can see how I am. You guys hear me talk all the damn time. You guys have a good understanding of my mindset, so I think that's a good reflection on you guys, the ones that stick around. We at least have a lot of common sense here in the chat. You know what I mean? A lot of common sense folks. Hopefully even the ones in the back, man. If y'all sitting in the back watching me, even if you ain't typing, the fact that you sitting around and shit says a lot. You know what I mean? You must agree with something I'm saying. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Avery's talking about her cousin. Like I said, I couldn't believe that people would actually do that, and I'm sure I told everyone on live stream what I thought. Nobody did that shit again. Wait, what happened? Now, what'd you tell them? What'd you tell them? You intimidated them to not unfollow you, buddy? What happened? God dang. Let's see. No, yeah, I agree with buddy. That's good to have a close family, 100%. You rather, I mean, you know, it's not a bad thing if your family's not like super close knit, because you know, you might not have really all to do with that. You might not have control over that, because everybody's an individual at the end of the day. But when you have a good close family, that's amazing. That's a big time blessing. Let's see. Yep. Avery said most people don't give a fuck about you and me. It doesn't matter. Yep. You said technically speaking, I'm just thinking. What, because of dyslexia? No, I don't think so. Middle-aged white dude, yeah, middle-aged white dude. Because I mean, I'm gonna say this for one, you know, not to make it all about this, but I think most white folks get offended. There's racism against white folks and shit like that. But I think the reason why. And it doesn't make this okay, but I think the reason why people are less sensitive towards white people about all that other shit is because, at least in America, the viewpoint is white people have some sense of privilege, which I don't necessarily agree with, that they have more privilege than black folks. If anything, in the last couple of years, it's almost like, you know, we've been kind of treated more, I guess, catered to more. You know what I mean? They've been doing a lot of pandering towards black folks in the last couple of years. So, you know, but at the end of the day, we're all people, man. But I'll just say, the dude, he struck me as the type of guy where it's like, by the looks of him, you think he would not give a fuck about certain things, right? Like, you would just assume that. But always, you know, assumptions could be totally wrong. You know what I mean? I just, when I heard him talk about that shit, I'm like, really, bro? Like, even aside from how he looks, it's like, as a person on the internet, like, what the fuck? You can't take this shit serious? Like, if you make good connections with people, that's great. That's amazing. That is substantial. If you find good people in your community, that's amazing. But if you ever, see, I apply this when it comes to negativity. If you ever get like a lot of negative ass people around you on your channel, people just come around being stupid. And I've been streaming for years. You know what I mean? Years and years ago, I was doing it for a while, and just lately, I guess in the last, 8-9 months, I've been really consistent, you know? But anyway, yeah, man, like, you can't take it serious. You can't be like, oh, they said this about me, and then you go and sit and stare in the mirror for a whole day and rethink your life over it. It's like, what the fuck? One random ass person on the internet said some shit to you that you didn't like, and now you just sitting here like confused about life now all of a sudden? Like, what the fuck? I don't know, just, it shows me that people are just very sensitive. There are some people out here that are so sensitive that you could just, you know, say the most innocuous shit, and it'll destroy them. You know what I'm saying? Just break them down, make them lose focus and shit. You can't let that stuff get to you, man. When I said she was called Special Child, that sounds like a good thing, right? I assume so. So the trolls became some of the best members of my community. See? And a lot of times too, I think trolls, if you oh man, my bad. ID on. Yeah, I think sometimes if you have trolls come through your shit and you kind of like roll with the punches or know how to navigate it, you might earn their respect. And not saying that you have to. You know what I mean? It's not your job to earn everyone's respect that comes to your channel. But I think some people, they might look at them like, hey, this person's actually kind of cool. I've even had that happen on my channel before when it comes to music. People might come through, talk shit about the music, or just kind of be stupid in the chat in general. And just for the simple fact that I'm not like reacting to it and blowing up on them about it or trying to block them or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Sometimes they come around and be like, you know what, you're actually a pretty chill dude. You know, I rock with you or whatever. I'm going to sub to your channel and shit like that. So that's happened. That has happened. And I don't do that in the hopes of that. I just do it for, you know, self-preservation reasons. Like, what do I look like sitting here fucking getting mad about some stupid shit that somebody said. That makes no sense. You know? Makes no sense. Exactly. Avery said it ain't holding her back being mentally challenged. There you go. That's a fact. Chris said ain't no privilege but rich privilege. Everything else is crybaby BS. And you know, you got a point there, Chris. Yeah, because you could be white and be poor, and your privilege is not really existent. But I think the privilege exists in communities. Like, let's just keep it real. Depending on your situation and where you're at, like your surroundings, the neighborhood you're in, the town, the fucking, just a place on earth. Because you could be a white person in a white community and have privilege in the sense to know, like, okay, everyone looks like you. You got that camaraderie, that kind of like morale within the community, where like you feel a little bit more content. Whereas you can go to a different country where people don't look nothing like you, and then at that point you are the outsider. Like you're the fucking the difference. You know what I mean? You're the thing that stands out, and they're like, oh, we don't know this person. They're a foreigner. You know what I mean? That could easily happen. Should do it vice versa. Take a black person, put them in an all-white community. That could be one example. And then take a white person, put them in an all-black community. And that's just because of cultural shit and like there's a whole bunch of different stuff to do with that. You know what I mean? But that can definitely happen. So I think in a sense there's privilege when it comes to like who you're around. Are you around people that are a lot like you, or are you around people who think a lot like you? You know what I mean? Let's see, Avery said disagree, privilege does exist, not a race thing though. I mean, yeah, it's there's a lot of privilege when it comes to a lot of different things. There could be like really small, subtle like examples of privilege. You know what I'm saying? You could have privilege just because you got fucking legs that work. What does that say about the people that sitting in wheelchairs? You know what I'm saying? Like you got privilege over them. You know? Straight up. Let's see. What about right-hand privilege, though? We live in a world where, like, most things are right-handed. We can say shit like that. There's right-hand privilege. You know what I mean? Right-handed privilege. Bunny said, I found a way for all of us to understand what the unfollow does to each person. We all understood, and I found out that most unfollows were because they thought they weren't important anymore. Oh, they thought they were important to your channel? Like as a viewer? So they unfollowed? That's crazy. Honestly, you know, and this is just me. I can't speak for everybody. But like there'll be channels that I probably don't go to on a regular basis. Maybe not even for years. And I never once think like, let me go unsub to them. Like since I don't watch their shit no more, let me go find their channel and just unsub. Like what the fuck? Because at the end of the day, YouTube algorithm is only going to push to you what you look at the most. As far as like what is your more frequent things that you pay attention to, you know, and maybe every now and then they'll throw something on your timeline that kind of has something to do with a channel that maybe you saw a while ago, maybe something you haven't seen in a while. It could do that, but for the most part, whatever you watch like lately, whatever your most recent type of content that you see, that's all you're gonna fucking keep seeing, you know. So I hit subscribe on people's channels and just keep it pushing, you know. I'm just showing them love, get them the extra subscriber, and that's just me though. I'm not expecting anybody else to do that for me, right? If they do, that's great, but you know, I don't ever think about no shit like that. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna do it because I just want to help them out, you know. Especially if I see a channel that has like less than 100 subs, or like, you know, less than 1,000 or whatever, any small number of subs, and I see them doing some cool shit, especially if it's something that has to do with what I'm doing. I'm like, hell yeah. Yeah, of course I'm gonna subscribe. You know what I mean? Like today, earlier, y'all, I kid you not, I saw some chick's channel. She's, you know, a music artist. She just popped up on my timeline. She uploaded a video from like 2 weeks ago that had like maybe 1,000 views on it. And I clicked on it. Well, what's this about? And I didn't watch the whole music video, but like, it was really well shot. Like the camera quality was good, the editing was pretty cool. You know, I can't say a whole lot about the music because I didn't give much of a listen, you know, but her channel had like not even 700 subscribers. I was like, damn, she got about the same amount of subscribers as I do. What the fuck? I was like, yeah, okay. I probably will never listen to her music ever again, but I just went on ahead and hit the sub button, man. I just did it because I'm like, yo, if she's doing shit like this, then yeah, I'm gonna show support. That shows dedication. You out here putting out high quality videos like that, being filmed, you know what I'm saying? By paying somebody to edit the videos or paying somebody to film the shit, who knows? She could be doing it herself, as far as like somebody in her family, one of her friends or something. But I respect the hustle, man. I respect the hustle. So let's see. Avery said, well, I feel attacked. Yeah, you was a troll at first. Yep, sure was. See what I mean? So Avery, what about the channel then converted you from being a troll to like being a viewer? Somebody who's like one of the biggest supporters on the channel for sure. You're so far the only channel member, you know what I mean? So how you go from being a troll to that level? What made the switch? Some have the privilege is like a house. Yeah. Even having a house is a privilege. Absolutely. Having shelter, somewhere to go, having a bed to sleep in, water to drink from, you know what I'm saying? A bathroom to use, a shower to take hot showers in, hot water, access, you know what I mean? Food in your fridge, all type of shit, man. Straight up. I mean, all that really does kind of tie into having money, but at the same time, even if it's not directly coming from your resources, it's still privilege. You know what I mean? Like living with your parents, they provide you shelter and food to eat and shit, and you ain't spending no money, ain't paying for none of it. You know, unless you are, then that's a whole separate issue. But like, yeah, it could literally be that you are living at home with your parents, you know, and you have the privilege of having safety and security in that sense. You know what I mean? So privilege comes in all different types of forms. Chris said if you have enough money, you can get away with anything, don't matter what race or what you've done. That's partially true. I think majority of the time that's 100% the case. But like, I think it depends on who you are and what you're doing, right? Because you could have a lot of money. Now, if you're the richest person on earth, then possibly not. I think in that case, then you could literally do anything you want to and get away with it. But, you know, you can have millions upon millions of dollars, but if you do some shit to piss off the wrong person, right, that it also has power and influence, or even somebody, look at Shannon Sharp, bro. Look at his situation. This dude, you know, he had deals lined up and sponsorships and all type of crazy stuff. And because of some chick who he was dealing with, right, all of a sudden now he's losing sponsorships, the people pulling out, he's losing deals, like money that was on the table and he could have had. Like, we talking about a lot of damn money is now gone. You know what I'm saying? So he's rich. He's rich as fuck. Has a very successful YouTube channel. Had a successful football career and what's called sports casting career for a long time. You know what I mean? So he's in a sense of privilege, but only to an extent. You see what I mean? All it took was that one chick to come out, you know, put some shit out there in the public and put him on blast. And now it's, oh boy, that's looking bad for him. Looking real bad. You know what I mean? Let's see. Avery said, quote from my uncle, dad's best friend. You're either I'm tweaking or something, but like your hair looks like one of the founding fathers. He said that to my dad. That's hilarious. What your dad had, like what, that George Washington hairstyle looking? Got that going on. He said, as a lefty, I agree right hand privilege exists. Are you left-handed? I wonder if my son is left-handed. Yeah, I remember Bunny said her son is, yep. I think if I had to guess, maybe my son is right-handed based off how he is now, but I don't know. My dad was left-handed. I'm a right-handed person, but no, my dad was left-handed. My dad, actually, he was ambidextrous just because, you know, he grew up in the 40s. They didn't really cater in any kind of way to left-handed people. And he had to learn how to use both his right and left arm for stuff. My dad knew how to, he knew how to do both. He could do all type of shit. I wonder how that is, too, like to not have a dominant hand, just like literally both your arms are interchangeable. That's kind of cool. Hell yeah, you could like brush your teeth with the same arm. Like with each arm, you could write, you know, with a pencil with each arm, you know what I mean? Because when I try to brush my teeth with my left arm, bro, I feel stupid as shit. I feel like I'm I'm not gonna use the word, but I'm like hella uncoordinated. I'm trying to brush my teeth with my left arm because I'm possibly in the middle of doing something. I could be like fucking trying to hold on to something. Could be making my son a ball or some shit, and I'm brushing my teeth with my left arm. And I'm pouring this, and I just feel dumb as shit. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. But maybe with practice, you know. Let's see. Avery said, if I don't watch you, I unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. Interesting. So what makes you go back? Well, I'm going to ask a whole lot of questions tonight. What makes you go back to a channel that you don't watch? Like, go out of your way to find a channel that you don't watch just to unsubscribe from them. Like, how does that work? Because me, man, if I don't watch the channel, I forget about it. I don't even focus my mind on let me go find this channel and, like, unsub. You know what I mean? I never do that. I'm not saying that you have to be like me, but that's just how I look at it. I feel like it's more work. Like, I'm not going to take the extra time to go find a channel to unsub. That's just me personally. He said the way you was like, they must be talking to themselves. I don't know, that caught my attention, and I just subbed, came back 3 hours later, and you was still live, and I just started coming back. Wait, what was I talking? What was I talking about? They must be talking to themselves? Oh, was it something you said, and I said that about you? Okay. Interesting. Isn't that fascinating how, like, what actually draws people's attention? And I'm glad you said that, Avery, so thank you for saying that. Because you never know, like, what actually makes somebody like your content. What makes somebody say, you know, like I like this person, man. I rock with what they're doing, or I want to even go as far as to subscribe to the channel, you know, hitting the like button, all that type of shit, or coming back and watching more of what they got. You never know what it is. It could be something as simple as what Avery just said. It could be a moment in time, something you said that they really liked, or something that was interesting to them that caught their attention. Or at the same time, right, it could be just a small moment in time, just like one sentence you said, that somebody's like, what the fuck did they just say? No, fuck this person, I'm out of here, fuck them, and then all this shit that they do, all this bullshit, fuck everything they do, fuck their whole life. You know what I mean? Like, it could turn into that. It could be one little thing you said or did, right? You could have fucking, let's say, you know, a thumbnail you use. It could be a thumbnail. I don't fucking like this dumbass thumbnail. Fuck this channel. You know what I mean? Fuck this bullshit. Like, you never know, man. You never really know. You never really know what the hell people's reasons are to do what they do. It never surprises me. You know what I'm saying? It never ceases to amaze me because, like, it's always something different. You know what I mean? You say he has gray curly hair. Your dad got gray curly hair? At his age? What the hell? His whole head is gray? God dang. Like short Irish curly? Okay. Okay, you use both. That's cool. That's good. That's actually a good skill. Chris said, right-handed people are God's chosen. The rest of y'all are demons. He said he's just playing, though. He's just playing. That's good. That's hilarious. Makes me feel better about myself. You know what I mean? No, anyway, let me stop playing. Avery said I play drums with my right hand. What? For real? Wait, what do you mean? Because you use both hands to play drums. What do you mean? You can't. I mean, you probably could play drums with just one hand, like one arm. But when you're using a drum kit, like a full set with the cymbals and the snares and the tom hats and shit, like, yeah, you're gonna be using both arms, 100%. He said, because it bothers my brain when I have more than 100 subs. It's weird. Oh, you're saying you don't want to be subscribed to more than 100 channels. Interesting. Okay, so Avery is a very particular person, folks. That's something I'm learning. So, and I understand that because I'm kind of like that with some things. Not with my YouTube channel. Like, I'm probably subscribed to thousands of different channels, man. Over the years, I've had this channel since 2006. So for like 19 years now, I've had this YouTube channel for almost 20 years. And, you know, I'm sure there's fucking channels that I subscribed to way long time ago that don't even exist no more. You know, accounts that got deleted, whatever, fuck, content that they don't even upload no more, channels that don't upload content no more. And I just, you know, I fucking, like, I don't even think about it, to be honest. I don't even think about it, man. But speaking of which, y'all like the video if you haven't already. All right, we got people coming in and that just got here, and even people dipping out. That's all. It's all good. I get it. People got shit to do, and some people are like, man, hey, man, you ain't playing the game. What are you doing? You ain't playing the game yet. What's going on? It's like, we're going to get to it, man. We're going to get to it. You guys know. Those of you who don't know. Y'all know, man. You said it was mean. Talking about when I said they talking to themselves. Hey, but it caught your attention, like you said. It made you be like, hey, this guy seems pretty interesting, you know? You said you're funny and you're real. That's what I really like. Okay, I really appreciate that, Avery. I really, and trust me when I say I appreciate you saying that, because that's important to me. Being funny is one aspect of it. I don't necessarily do it on purpose. I just feel like that's more like how I am naturally. I just don't see a point in being serious about every damn fucking thing. Like, I don't want to be serious about every little thing. You know what I mean? You gotta, kick back and laugh a little, find some humor and some shit. So I appreciate that. But I really, most importantly, appreciate the fact that you said you're real. You know what I'm saying? So basically, my translation of that is like, you're genuine, you're saying that I'm genuine. And that to me matters a whole damn lot. You know? Like, I don't try to go out of my way to be that way. But the fact that any of you guys would look at me as genuine, that makes me feel like, okay, like I'm keeping it real, like to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? Because I really try to make I try not to be a way that I think you guys want me to be, instead of just being the way I actually am. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to get caught up in this fucking content game, being a streamer and all that stuff, and be like, what would they like? What kind of person would they like to see? What would get the most attention? What would be, like playing a character, basically, like being a fucking, like a real life cartoon character. Does that make sense? And of course, it's cool sometimes. You might find some people here on YouTube that play a certain role, and they're a certain way that there's like just straight entertainer. You know what I mean? That's cool, whatever. But like for me being a streamer, man, it was always in my mind that I don't want to be trying to keep up a fucking act and try to have people come through and then like, oh, let me acclimate myself to fucking be the way they think I'm supposed to be instead of the way I actually am, because how fucking hard that is, how much work that takes. Like, that's just stressful to even think about. To have to be every day of your life, be someone that you're not, just to kind of like put on a mask for other people. And I'm talking about like doing it purposely. Everyone wears masks depending on who they're around, and you got one mask for your group of friends, for your work life, in your personal life, in your relationship, all type of shit. Everyone kind of like changes and adapts themselves a little bit here and there depending on their situation and their surroundings. But, for me, and I'm sure I do it like on very subtle ways, but for me, for the most part, unless I have to, right? Unless it's like absolutely important for me, like to not be totally just like exactly the way I am all the time, then I tend to always be like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be fucking, that's just a lot of fucking work, bro. It really is. Like, if anything, let me say this. The one thing I probably do that is like me trying on purpose to not be exactly where I want to be is like if I'm in a like professional setting, I won't cuss as much. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm at a job, or like I'm having a very important meeting with somebody and I don't know like what their boundaries are and like how they view shit, then I'm probably not gonna like just be so casual with my words. Does that make sense? I might be a little bit more cautious about, okay, like instead of saying it like this, let me say it like this, because I don't want them to like look down upon me, especially if there's an opportunity available. But if I see like, okay, they're not as uptight, about shit, then okay, I can really be myself. You know what I'm saying? I think we all do that to an extent. At least when it comes to stream, man, straight up, this is me, man. We hanging out, we kicking it. Shit. We kicking it, man. Straight up. You say, Avery said you breathe wrong in your block. Hey, see? You never know. Avery said I like Bunny because she's nice. Yeah, Bunny has a great spirit. She has a great soul. Shout out to Bunny, man. Like I remember when I first met Bunny here on channels like a few months ago. It feels like forever ago, to be honest with you. Like, you ever met somebody that you feel like you know for a long time? You know what I mean? And oddly enough, a lot of people, like a lot of y'all here in the chat, man, y'all feel like that to me. You know, I think it has a lot to do with like when you feel that realness from people, when you feel like, okay, you're connected on certain levels, you know what I'm saying? Then you can feel like, okay, I've known these people for a while. It feels like that, right? You can kind of gauge that. I think everyone has some type of like sixth sense to gauge, like, you know, how genuine people are. Does that make sense? I think if you're genuine, you can pick up on that kind of energy from other people, for sure. Oh no, his whole head is gray. Okay, I got you. He blames y'all. Yeah, I bet. Shit, y'all probably stress him out. Chris said I can shoot and drive with both hands, but not write with both. Interesting. What makes the other things easier than writing? I mean, I could drive with my left arm too, so I understand that part. But I've never actually gone to like a fire range, a gun range, and try to, you know, do it like that. I've never done that. Avery said drum kits are set for left-handed and right-handed. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. See, I've never played drums. That's another thing I've never done, man. I would love to, though. One day I definitely plan on getting a drum kit. Just so I can, you know, sit there and jam out. I probably can come up with some rhythms doing that, you know what I mean? Look up right-hand drum set. No, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. No, I did not know that. Nope. Yeah, Avery is dope as fuck, absolutely. Avery said, imagine being so old that wait, what, that you drive? That still drive what? Let's see. She said, oh my fucking gosh, I just look dumb. Now I spell image, not imagine. Hey, that's alright. That's alright. I think we can interpret what you're saying, as long as we can interpret, right? That's that dyslexia acting up again, man. There you go. You say, yeah, no, just being yourself, you're making friends. Yeah, absolutely, yep. That's true. And you know, I'm going to tell you all this right now, right? Some of you guys probably already understand this, but when you are really how you actually are, like, of course, if there's things about yourself that you don't like, that you know could be better, there's negative things about yourself, or even things that about yourself that rubs most people the wrong way, and you're aware of that and you say, yeah, it's kind of not good, then yeah, just change that shit, right? That's not you being fake or saying, oh, I'm not being myself. No, that's just you being wise enough to say, like, hey, I need to improve upon these things, or just like cut these things out, stop doing this bullshit. So that's one thing. But in general, if you are the way you actually are as a person, right, then it's easier to make friends that are more valuable to your life. Does that make sense? Like, you don't want to go about things in a way where like you're being a certain way that is like a lot of work for you to be, and then you gain like fake attention, or fake following, fake admiration. You know, like you kind of play a caricature of yourself, or what you think that you know people would like to see of you. As far as like, you know, I'm gonna be somebody I'm not, just so I can be liked by people. When you find groups of people in your life that start to gravitate towards you because of that, it will be founded upon nothing. Like, it won't mean shit. Does that make sense? Like, you'll get all these friends, all these followers on social media. You know, people will have these opinions about you that aren't even true because of how you are just kind of like faking it. You know what I mean? So, and my advice to everybody in the chat, man, even the ones in the back, right? To all of y'all, and even people watching this damn replay, if that ever happens, man, just be yourself, okay? Fix upon the things that you think are not good about yourself, of course. Don't just embrace all the good and all the bad with yourself. But the good things about you, you know, keep going with that. If people like you for that, then those are people that are actually they like you for you. See what I mean? And that's going to be like a genuine connection, a genuine like community. Especially if you're a content creator, you're an online person, you have an online presence, You know, you want to build your community organically, like around like real real shit as far as how you are. Does that make sense? Yeah, you never want to fucking go about it to where it's like they have an idea of you. All right, that's not really you. Like, oh yeah, talking about that one person, and then you walk around outside, and then like it's fucking a different experience. Like, yo, have you ever met them in real life? No, why? Oh, they're a fucking asshole. Online, they're all smiling and happy and seem cheerful, but in real life, man, they're a fucking asshole. They're mean. They're super negative. They walk around with a bad attitude. It's like, oh shit. Just be you. If you got sometimes if you got a bad attitude and you just can't help it, right? Then maybe you fucking don't take the time to work on that and try to improve on it. But anyway, if that's just you, then you don't want people like. I'll just say, you guys get what I'm saying, man. Like it, just be you. Just be you. I feel like I could talk about it all day, but yeah, I'm kind of ready to get into the game now. I'll make myself tired. I'm talking so fucking much. Anyway, like I said, I just hit the live button and whatever happens, happens. Yep, pretty much. I do work live during the stream and just do whatever. Yep. My bad, I had to yawn again, but yeah, I agree with that. Because we don't control what people do as far as like how they, interpret our content. I mean, we have nothing to do with that. We can influence that, right? By the quality of the show we put on, the stuff we talk about, the actual, core content of what we're putting out. Right? What is the whole purpose of being here? What are we actually doing? But, you'd be surprised the kind of shit that people like to see, especially on YouTube or Twitch. Because, look, people don't watch TV no more. Let's just keep it real. I looked at the stats. I don't remember the exact numbers, but based on what I saw, ain't nobody watching TV for real. You might have some people, but in general, like when we talk about in general, bro, man, ain't nobody watching no fucking TV. Ain't nobody watching no damn cable. People barely watch Netflix. They barely watch Hulu. You understand what I'm saying? Most, like, so-called, viewership, as far as entertainment goes, or just like watching something that has to do with anything that's online, any type of like media, let's just say media, it usually comes solely, or I'll say mostly from shit like YouTube and Twitch, TikTok, places like that. Those places, this place has more attention than fucking modern day cable and television, even some of the streaming services. Even some of the streaming services, man. Hulu, whatever the fuck they got out there, Amazon Prime, Netflix, fucking what? They got a bunch of different ones, man. But yeah, most time people are on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, places like that. So that makes sense. It makes sense, man. Let's see. Oh shit, I got a lot to read. Chris said, I guess I'm just too old. Avery said, yeah, you old. Damn. Well, then I'm real old then, shit. But no, don't worry, Chris, man. We not old, bro. Take it from me, man. You already know. We ain't old, dog. We ain't old yet. Shit, I'd love to be old. You know what I'm saying? That means I had a long-ass life. Got to do a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I ain't old yet. Chris ain't old either. But you'll get there soon enough, Avery, you know what I'm saying? You'll make it to our age sooner than you'll make it to actual, like, a legitimately old age, Like someone who's like 80 years old, yeah, you got a long time to that, but 30? No, you just double your life. Double your life up and you'll be close. You know what I'm saying? Just be a few years away. Anyway, Wayne says it feels like home. Oh, you talking about like being here? I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we love Chris, absolutely. Chris is the homie, man. He's the homie. Hold on one sec, though. I gotta blow my nose, y'all. My allergies just get fucking up and down today. Hold on. All right, we're cool. Let's see. Avery said, "What's him fault? It's him fault. It's him fault. He just he chose to have too many kids. Won't be 36 now. Damn. Well, look. I mean, as long as he loves you all and takes care of y'all, then you know it's all good. You know what I mean? You know, when you have kids, you'll understand one day. You'll be like, oh man, I got 10 kids. Damn. And you're gonna be stressed the hell out, but you're gonna love each and every one of them. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I feel better now. Oh man. Let's see. We can't though. I don't even know what I was talking about. Avery said a lot of people don't know what I'm saying half the time because I'm soft spoken and my speech isn't the best. And plus, a lot of people don't really listen to me. That's because you're young. You know. That's because you're young. That's all it is, really. You think about it. But as you get older, you know, you go through life, learn more lessons, get more confidence. You know what I'm saying? Understand yourself better, and also, you know, start to develop a reputation. Then that actually will, you know, change. And what's the word I'm looking for? It'll have a lot of dynamic impact on like how your life goes. Does that make sense? Oh, yep. I like what Chris said. He said, I avoid fake people. I don't do bougie. Yeah, I'm the same, man. Like, fake people, I have like a weird reaction. Like, when I see fake people, I get mad. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. Like, I get irritated. I'm very annoyed by fake people. And that's just straight up. You know, I see people that are fake. I'm like, bro, that fuck, like, what are they doing this shit for? You know, so I totally understand that, Chris. I avoid them too, bro. Because it's like, it's draining. At least from my perspective, you know, some of you guys might agree, but it's draining as fuck to be around fake people, man. Like, and things don't ever feel right. Does that make sense? Like, let's say if you're hanging around somebody who's fake, like, let's say one of your associates. I don't want to say your friend, because if they were your friend, or if they were fake and you didn't like that, then they wouldn't be a friend in the first place. At least you wouldn't consider them to be a friend. So let's just say an associate of yours, you know, is just funny acting. Like, not fake in a way where like they're ignorant towards you or like, you know, standoffish to you, but they're fake in a way where like they come around and try to act like an attention seeker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, bro, like just be you, bro. You don't have to impress everyone that you're around all the time. Like, just be you. Like, somebody that's trying too hard, that's draining. At the same time, like the first thing I mentioned, somebody who comes around just like real fucking awkward and weird. Like, I'm sure there's reasons for it, but them kind of people, like, I'll try to interact with them. I'm not gonna just sit there and be like, oh, they're not talking, fuck them. Like, no, I've been at jobs where people don't really socialize much, don't talk much, and just so I can get to know them and see what kind of person they are, I'll start the conversation. They don't bother me, but I'll try to like kind of mention certain things and see, you know, what they like to talk about, just so I can understand them. Not because I'm trying to like, I don't know what the fuck, like bring them out of their shell. That's not really my job. That's up to them. But like, just so I can know who I'm working with. I like to know who the fuck I'm around. I've been that way for a long time, man. Like, it's any job I've ever had. Like, I'll fucking quickly try to get to know who I'm working with. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's just a natural thing because, you know, I don't want to be around people that don't know who they are. That's just me. Some people go to work and don't talk to a single person that they're around, and I get that. But I feel better when I'm at least halfway aware of who the fuck I'm working with. You know, like if I'm gonna have to interact with somebody on any level, I want to know their name. You know what I mean? A little bit about them. They don't have to tell me their whole damn life story, but I just like to at least know who the fuck they are. You know what I mean? I've seen plenty of times where I work with people who they didn't know who other coworkers' names were. I'm like, bro, how long you been working here and how long they been working here? It's like y'all been working here this long and you never fucking exchanged names and you see them every day. Like, it'd be one thing if like they work in a different part of the building and you just see them walking by and you never cross paths other than that. Like, you never interact with them. Like, if you're working at a big ass company and you just see people's faces, you see familiar faces. Of course, if you work on a fucking, on like a fucking, what they call that shit? Like a a campus, not a school campus, but like a tech campus or something. Like a place where the business is so damn big, they have their own like little section of the town, you know? Something like that. If you work at any big company where there's dozens and dozens of employees, I don't expect nobody to try to find out whose everybody's name is, shit like that. But if you're working with like 5 to 10 people, yeah, I mean, for me, bro, I'm gonna fucking try to find out who you are. Like, hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. What's your name? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it to that, and just like over time, because look, honestly, if you think about it too, especially if you're gonna like be working with them, in team-based activities as far as your job goes, or like you're going to need their help at some point, or vice versa, it does build camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? It does build some type of like morale between you and them when you know who they are and you got things in common, and everyone has something in common, even if it's only just a few things. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a few things, everyone has something in common with somebody else, you know? But yeah, man. You'd be surprised on like how far it will get you if you kind of like found some type of middle ground with people that you deal with on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Anybody that's in your life, whether it's at a job or at school or in your family or in a relationship or whatever the fuck, you'd be surprised, in case you guys haven't noticed, the tremendous benefit of getting to know the people around you, because it might make work easier, it might make things easier. Interacting with them becomes easier, you know, and sometimes if there's like major disagreements, it can become more difficult. But I think if both parties, you and the other person, right, start to think more about like what makes the most logical sense, rather than like look at this from an emotional standpoint, let's try to like work together for what the purpose is that we're interacting, right? Especially when it comes to work, like an actual job. If you guys focus on like saying, hey, let's make this a smooth thing and not make it personal, then it can go a long way. And if you just so happen to find a lot of cool things out about this person and they find out cool shit about you, you might make a new friend. You never know. You might meet somebody that you end up staying in contact with for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, anyway, hold on one second, y'all. All right, let's see. Avery said, quote from my brother, what the fuck is your ugly ass talking about? Like, dang, calling me ugly, didn't even do anything. Well, that's just how it is with siblings, you know? That's just how it be. That's just how it be. Everybody said no, the talking is the best part for real. Oh, you're talking about like what we're doing now? I appreciate that. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, I've said this before, or some of you guys might just be new, right? But like a lot of the reason why I enjoy the game streams is just kind of hanging out and talking, because it's extremely fucking difficult to do it I can't talk now. During the music streams, sometimes I'd be talking so fast my words trip up as they're coming up out my mouth. Like my words will they will like stampede each other. Does that make sense? Like, you think about like a visual representation. Imagine like words and letters coming out of my mouth. The words will fucking start flipping over each other. You know what I'm saying? Start tumbling out, like fucking happening out of order. You know, my brain be moving too fast. My body to keep up. Anyway, but when I was younger, man, I'd be like, I'm sure I annoyed the hell out of my parents. I'd be like, Dad, blah, 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 blah. And my dad's like, yeah, okay, son. Yep. All right, son. All right, yeah. I get you. He was an old man already retired. Wait, what old man? What old man? I don't see no old man. What is it? Or just maybe yawn? Oh, damn, my bad. See, that's why I try to mute when I yawn, just so, you know, because yawning is contagious. It really is. You can hear somebody yawn or see somebody yawn and it'll fucking make you do it. See, I just did just now. I just did just now, but I pulled the mic away. Because not all the time am I quick enough to mute the mic, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's difficult to talk during the music stream, so I appreciate y'all for understanding. You know, I sometimes feel bad. I'll be seeing y'all typing stuff, and I'm like, damn, I can't respond to everything, but I do my best. You know, sometimes I'll even stop the music just to make a comment or respond to something. It's easier to do when I'm actually making music, but when I'm performing and playing, like doing a set, a so-called set, that makes it difficult. You know? But I usually always come back after the fact and reply. Avery said, I like when he talks, definitely that best part. That's what's up, Avery. Appreciate that. He said, I watch TV like I like anime. Well, I mean, I didn't say people don't watch TV at all. Of course there's people, but I'm saying majority of people, and this is a fact, majority of people watch stuff like YouTube. You know what I mean? And if they watch TV at all, is it a majority of their day? No. Right? I still possibly will watch something on Netflix every now and then, but that might be like once in a while. You see my point? I literally am on YouTube every single day. Like if I watch anything, I watch it on YouTube. Straight up. I'll watch documentaries on YouTube, podcasts, listen to music off of YouTube, fucking watch streams, watch informational, educational stuff on YouTube. Like I don't gotta go nowhere else. I mean, me personally, I don't expect everybody else to be the same way, but unless I absolutely have to go to a different website to find something I'm looking for, I fucking just stay on YouTube, straight up. There's all type of shit to see here. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm on the edge of the fucking bed. I'm about to commit, so you'll be all right. He said, no, I'm 12. I have 18 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but double it up. Double it up, you'll be about 12, or yeah, about 24, 25. Yep. Yep. That's 5 years away from hitting your 30s, man. Chris, I'm tired too. Going to bed soon. I got you, Chris. I got you. It is kind of late. It is like 1:45. So some of y'all might be later than that, depending on where you're at. Every time I have a game tomorrow, should be sleeping, but I don't want to. Oh, well, then go to sleep. Don't let me keep you up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got to go to bed, man, I get it. You know, I appreciate y'all, though. I appreciate y'all hanging out for a little bit. We got to kick it and talk quite a while, actually. How long have we been live? Fellas? Yeah, for an hour. We've been talking for at least an hour. That's kind of cool. I can keep talking, though. She said 10 kids, hell no. I mean, you never know. You never know. You might just do that. Buddy said we can fall asleep to the stream. Yeah, you can do that too. Definitely be doing that. You know, speaking of which, man, I just thought of it. Well, I'll talk about it later. Let's see. Avery said my best friend Yosef listens to me, but half his replies is not Sigma. Be funny. Oh, okay, I see. I get it. He's like, this isn't Sigma. I get it. That's that young shit. Y'all young people, man, be cracking me up. She said, attention seeking is rough. I don't like it. Yep. It's cringy. You know what I'm saying? Just cringy as fuck. But he said, attention seeking marked a person look like a jackass in the end. Make a person look like, yeah. It's just cringy. You know what I mean? Everyone likes attention to some degree, especially if you feel like you're in the mood for it, because not everybody wants attention all the time. But if you, you know, if you see people that do that and you can tell, it's just cringy. It's very uncomfortable. It's like you get secondhand embarrassment from it. You know what I mean? Secondhand embarrassment. Hold on again, though, y'all. Man, my nose is really bothering me tonight, man. Anyway, let's see. Avery said, I'm the awkward person. I'll wave and run away. I have anxiety, but I don't like talking and taking medication. I don't. I mean, it's good that you avoid that, you know, because I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. There's no medicine that, like, helps people deal with anxiety. Straight up. Because imagine this. If it helped you deal with anxiety, then you would be able to take it for a period of time, and then you'd be good. And you wouldn't have to take it forever. So imagine just being stuck every day of your life, just taking some type of pharmaceutical, right? Some type of chemical, just because like you have so-called anxiety. You understand what I mean? Like there's something you could do, like through your decision making, through your health, something you can do, right? And I'm just speaking in general. When I speak, I'm not speaking in absolutes. I want y'all to know that. But there's something that most people can do that if they have so-called anxiety to not need fucking medication, right? Same thing goes for depression, straight up. Hold on again. Hold on. Man, you know what sucks about this? My nose was clearing up earlier in the day. Like my allergies was like not bothering me for a minute. Earlier during the music stream, that was kind of, kind of affected me a little bit then. But no, it went away, and all of a sudden now it's fucking coming back. I think it's because I went outside. I went outside a couple times since the last stream, man. Now fucking my nose, I was doing that dumb shit. Let's see. Chris says attention seeking usually comes from self-esteem issues. It can, yeah, for sure. Oh man. Yeah, it could definitely come from that. I agree with that. There's a Truman still annoying. Chris said orange words be tripping over themselves like them zombies. Yeah. Yep. Just fucking rolling on top of each other, man. Straight up. All right, Chris says he's out, man. Got things to do tomorrow. Peace out, Chris. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Good luck on whatever it is you got to do tomorrow, man. Have a good one, all right? I'll see you next time, Chris. Yeah, that is nice of Avery. Avery actually, as much as she talks shit and much as she so-called trolls and be a motivational hater and all that, she's actually a really good person. Like, you could tell. I'm sure everybody in this chat can tell Avery has a really good heart, and she's hella smart. Fuck the dyslexia. Like, Avery, your parents did a good job, man, straight up. You know, I know I said that before, but I'll say it again, man. I'll say it again. Your parents should be proud for the way they raised you, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You seem pretty well-rounded for someone your age. I'm impressed. You know what I mean? I hope my kid is the same way, man. I hope my kid, even though if he gets off into certain things, I just want him to have, like, respect and understanding, what I feel like you have. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Avery, and your parents too, man. Straight up. Avery said, quote from my dad, for real, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I was talking about how I'm dating my bully since third grade cousin. Wait, what? He said, you sick brother is sickly. You're nasty. Yeah, so-called anxiety. Yeah, for sure. And no, I'm not sick. The reason why I say so-called anxiety is because nowadays, man, they want to fucking label everything. Everyone wants to have a category for everything, just like we talk about autism and all this other shit, ADD and ADHD. There's a fucking label for every damn thing. It could just be because you're being poisoned. You could be fucking eating poisoned, nasty-ass food that's throwing your neurotransmitters off of your brain, fucking your mind up, you know what I'm saying, fucking your hormones up, and then you just basically are being poisoned to the point where now you're dysfunctional. Your body's not functioning properly. And they're like, oh, you go to the doctor, they say, you have anxiety. It's like, shut your bitch ass up. Listen, this person doesn't have anxiety. Ask them what the fuck do they eat. These dumbass doctors out here will say any damn thing to make money. Straight up. It ain't all doctors, but there's hella damn doctors out here, man, that would just tell you any fucking thing. And like, you have depression, you have anxiety. It's like, bitch, what you say? It's like, do your job. Like, you just get paid hella money just to sit here and just like make up diagnoses. What the fuck? What kind of goofy ass shit is this? Like, you, man, you ain't no damn doctor. You're just a person who makes a lot of money just to sit up and wear a costume. You know what I mean? Straight up. But anyway, hold on, y'all. Hold on. So check this out. I see people leaving the chat because I think people got it messed up with what I say, right? And that's why I came back to say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. All right. People get my shit twisted up. They get offended by what I'm saying because what I'm saying is true, right? So let me kick it to you like this. I understand that there's people around the earth that have certain conditions or situations going on that they cannot help or control, right? Especially when it comes to genetics. Woo, I just sneezed 3 times in a row. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, man, there's people on Earth that can have genetic conditions, genetic problems that make it to where they just can't help having some type of issue. Right? That makes sense to me. I totally understand that. But in general, like I always say, in general, because we speak in general over here, most people that are diagnosed with some bullshit like fucking autism, and not all the time, but some people will be called that, ADHD, called that, fucking anxiety, be called that, depression, be called that, all type of stuff, and it could literally just be something else going on. Misdiagnoses happen all the damn time. All the time. Like you could, look, I have a friend, right, who is like actually normal. The dude acts just like me, you know what I mean, for the most part. Like we're two different people, but you know, he functions just like I do. He went to the doctor, I forgot for what reason, but he went to the doctor and I was like, oh yeah, you're on the spectrum, by the way. And it's like, what the fuck? Wait, what? What you mean? Like, so now they broaden the horizon and say like, well, you could be on the spectrum. At this point, everyone's on the spectrum. Everyone. We might as well say that. You know what I'm saying? If you have some type of quirkiness to you, or you're just unique or different in any kind of way, you might as well just be on the spectrum, man. Straight up. And I'm not trying to just diminish, you know, diagnoses out there that people have gotten that are legitimate. But what I'm saying is this. You know, let's think about what is the actual thing that's going on with a person, and think about what solutions could there be other than just giving them a label and giving them some medication behind it. Because I firmly believe that a lot of times when doctors give these diagnoses, they put these labels on people, and so they can give you something that is a fake solution, a fake band-aid. You know what I mean? To mask or cover up whatever the issue is. Does that make sense? I don't want you guys to misunderstand my words or misconstrue my words, but basically, I really, really do believe that a lot of people, if they just ate healthy, took care of themselves, avoided toxins, which is kind of hard to do in America, unfortunately. You know, if you live in America, man, the shit's all around us. In our air, and our food, our water, it's messed up. But, you know, if you look at, like, locations where people have issues going on, look at their lifestyles, look at what they're exposed to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, it has a lot to do with that. More so than, like, oh, they have some inefficiency or some deficiency that they can't help. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I think people have more control than they realize, or like how they function, how they are. That's all I'm trying to say. Hold on one sec, though. Okay, let's catch up with the chat, man. Let's see where we're at. Avery said, well, damn, sorry, let me just make it go away. I wish. I choose to be offended. Well, some people, I guess, do that. Avery said he been out for like 10 minutes. What, me? No? Oh, I'm talking about Chris. Yeah, probably. Well, he said my allergies have been messed up too. You're not alone. Yeah, I understand that. Dude, hell of people got allergies nowadays. And I have my theories on why that might be. But I ain't gonna get into all that right now. Let's see. Because look, some people will sneeze when other people don't. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's weird. Anyway. Avery said your kid is gonna be smart for real, for real. I think he's already smart as far as like his potential. I just want to see what he does with it. But I'm gonna teach him everything I know. Straight up. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Avery said, yeah, I definitely agree with that. B, I definitely think I have anxiety, but maybe I'm just full of shit. I think maybe, you know, like I said before, it could just have something to do with the food. Maybe getting out your comfort zone, you know. Because a lot of people are not used to certain things. And like, let's just say, we'll use an example like a guy has anxiety talking to girls. Maybe just because he is lacking some type of confidence. You know, he's not used to doing stuff like that. He has maybe some type of perception about himself that prevents him from, you know, just being brave. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes that's all it is. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to food stuff, we know now. For sure we know now. Most people probably don't, but like the evidence and the research is out there with that there's a lot of food, a lot of stuff that's put into food that, you know, overstimulates people as far as their mind, how their brain works, things that influence people's personality and their mood, how they feel, their hormones, all type of stuff. So I think that's a good place to start for people if they have some type of issue like that, where they just feel not quite right, so to speak. You know, whatever they may look like for the individual. And, you know, start with your food, man. Like, just go back to basics. If you eat just, like, just whole foods, like, instead of buying, like, a pack of, like, breaded chicken nuggets that are frozen that you can just put into the oven or fry them, just take some chicken and bread it yourself. You know what I mean? Or just eat regular plain chicken with just, like, some seasoning on it and all the extra chemicals. You know what I mean? Simple stuff. Just keep it real simple. Instead of buying frozen fries, make them at home yourself. Cut up a potato, put some salt on there, some pepper if you want to. Season it how you want to, man, and you won't get all that extra bullshit. You know what I mean? But yep, like candy and all that type of stuff had a lot of chemicals in it. That's not good. Straight up. Matter of fact, kids who I forgot what it was. Might be like seizures. Like kids who have seizures, they did an experiment where they put kids on a keto diet, like no carbs at all whatsoever, and their seizures went away. I'm not gonna say it's always gonna work for everybody, but you know, there's something to think about. Then Avery said, "I don't be talking that much shit, not all the time." She said, yeah, but for real though, it seems like everyone has anxiety. Last time I checked, you aren't having anxiety attacks in middle class and start crying, freaking out. I mean, I'll say this. People can have panic attacks, and it all has to do with their mind. You know what I mean? All how like things affect them and how they perceive things. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? It definitely has a lot to do with the brain and how that's firing off the neurotransmitters, the chemicals in your brain. You know what I mean? It has a lot to do with that. Environmental factors, like Bonnie said, yeah, that too. You know, the air is not the greatest quality as it was 100 years ago. All types of stuff, food, water, everything, like I said. She said, bro, I'm joking, I'm not offended. Oh, I don't think you're offended. I'm just trying to clarify for people who might misunderstand what I'm saying. You said boiled chicken is actually very good, but season it, very, very good. Exactly, see? But yeah, you guys ready to get to the game, man? Y'all ready to get into it? Hold on one sec. All right, I'm back. But yeah, I just don't want nobody to misunderstand me and what I got to say because, it's easy to be misunderstood in a world where emotions dictate a lot of people as far as how they operate, their actions and stuff. And it's also easy to be misunderstood in a world uh, where you say things that people are afraid to say or things that people don't even know. People have their certain beliefs and certain levels of understanding. And once you start to learn certain things and peel back the layers and find out what the truth is, it'll shock you. It may change your whole perspective on life in general. You know what I mean? That comes with time, and it comes with understanding, it comes with the desire to just know what actually is going on rather than just going based off what somebody else said. Even me, I tell y'all all the time, man. I always tell y'all, don't just believe me like based off what I'm saying. Do your own research, look it up, find out for yourself. That way you actually know for sure. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, let's get into the game, man. We're going to ride out in the, where we're going to? Yeah, Crater Lake. Okay, yep. That's where we're going, y'all. Let's see. Everybody say, yeah, let's start the game. Naira, she's probably asleep, to be honest. I don't know, though. Like I said, I actually think you are very understood. Possibly by you guys, and I appreciate that. But I always know it's not it's not beyond me to understand that there's people out there that might come by just for a little bit and hear a few words I got to say, but like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? So I got to give some clarifying factors there and say, hey, this is actually, what I'm really trying to say. Sometimes it's not worth the extra effort, but depending on what I'm talking about, I might actually take the time to do that. So anyway, let's ride out, y'all. Let's get it. What up, James? What up, bro? How you been, man? The more you know, folks. The more you know, the more you grow. And when you know better, you do better, right? As they say. Let's get it. What the hell? Bro, I feel like I'm gonna see my aim is all the way off.
Okay.
Look at that boy bouncing around looking stupid. There we go. Oh, damn it. What the hell? Whatever.
Finally, Jesus.
What's going on, bro? Get on the thing, man. You got zombies around here or something? Look at this. Where'd they come from? But he said, nah, I understood to the world. I mean, I could hope. I can only hope. But, you know, there's always going to be people who take what you got to say wrong. You know what I mean? I definitely understand that. Nobody's ever going to look at somebody and be like, everything they say just makes total sense to me. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe. That could be possible. But there's always a potential that somebody be like, no, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. This dude full of shit, or like, he's making stuff up or whatever, especially if they don't have nothing to compare it against, right? Because everyone has their own worldview and their own, like, set of beliefs that are sometimes more grounded in something that well, they're more established than what the actual truth is. You know what I mean? Especially when you have certain entities like the media and whatnot pushing certain narratives and ways of thinking, and they hear somebody that speaks differently, they're like, oh, then they're the crazy person. It's like, well, maybe you're just being lied to. You ever think of that? Maybe you're being lied to on purpose for some type of agenda, some type of reason. Because if everyone knew the actual truth about a lot of different things, trust me, the world will be running a lot more efficiently. A lot of stupid shit that's going on would not be happening. Straight up. Especially when you look at all this woke culture bullshit, all this woke ideology stuff. That has a lot to do with that. James says he's good. That's good, James. Good seeing you, man. Let me see. I guess we'll go here next, like we usually do. A lot of these places are the same every time we get spawned in. Like I said, chilling this fine Friday night. Yes, ma'am. James says I go to the caves to get more points. What do you mean that's where zombies be at? They just spawn right there in the cave. Talking about the hordes, James. Ever says some shit you just be yapping about, and I'm just confused. Like what? Look, if you guys ever have any questions about like anything I'm saying, don't be afraid to ask. You know, I can elaborate if I need to. Uh, Avery said, Bunny with her dad, yes sir, versus me with my dad. Me, dang, dad, you fat. Dad, fuck you. Go to caves to get more points. What do you mean by that, James? Yeah, hold on one sec, y'all. All right. Avery said that you're afraid. What you afraid about? Avery knows what's up. As time goes on, she will. You know what I'm saying? She'll know more. She'll know more as she goes, you know? Especially being here, I mean, you know, hopefully you guys learned something from what I got to say. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a teacher, right? But if I can help anybody have a better understanding or learn something new, then that's a win. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I had to contribute to something. Look at this dumbass zombie. So this is the one we was looking for? There we go. Damn, we don't have enough points yet. Alright, looks like we just hanging out here then. Just kick it here, grab a few things. Where'd James go, man? He dipped out in the chat, man. I had a question. Trying to find out about these caves. What are you talking about? Because he didn't even clarify. James, you just said go to the caves and get more points. I don't know what that means. Well, where am I going to get the points from, though? You see what I mean? You know what I thought about? I think what I'm going to do is, this might be a little unorthodox for my channel, but maybe start making some videos talking about different topics when it comes to health-related stuff. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, from person to person, things I've learned and seen along the way. 'Cause I've seen a lot of YouTube creators out here that, you know, most of the time their channel focuses on this, but there's a lot of stuff that I know that I wouldn't actually mind sharing with the public. You see what I mean? Like a lot of stuff that might help somebody, you know? Because not everybody's going to find all these channels that I see and even take time to look for them, but maybe they might find my channel before they find theirs, and then they'll get the same type of information, so it works out, you know? You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Your breath scares me. Well, how does that happen? Anyway, James says I go to the caves to get more points. It will let me have small chests like points. Really? Okay, we'll try that out, James. We'll find a cave here. Actually, where would the caves be on this level? Do you know, James? Maybe you can point me in the right direction.
Come on.
Okay, yeah, we definitely got enough points now. Let's grab this box and get up out of here. Okay, perfect. That's a special weapon. Yep, taking that. Perfect. Oh shit, fuck. Don't you come back. See, bitch. Should've just kept on running. Alright, we are going to go here. So yeah, I'm gonna go here, sweep down across. Hopefully we can make it to here, man, because we've never made it this far on this map. All the way to our side, at least. Doing the whole zombie horde thing. Okay, I got you, buddy. You going to sleep? I appreciate you, though. Appreciate you sticking around in the chat. Even if you want the one sitting way in the back, not typing nothing. But I'll have a good night, buddy. Appreciate you as always. Have a good night there. And by the way, I'll probably be soon, probably sooner than later, streaming a lot less, just because I have a lot of music work to take care of. And so the music streams, they're definitely going to be predominating the channel here, but yeah, I should say dominate. They're going to be dominating the channel in general for a while, but even those won't be as often. I just won't be streaming as often as I have been. I'll still be trying to make an appearance at least once a day, but I have a lot of music to finish. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout for that. There'll be some tracks coming to the channel very soon. Hopefully within the next week. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna try to make it a goal to upload at least one track a week for the month of May. You know, but we'll see, okay? We'll see how that goes. I got a lot of other projects on the side that I gotta finish out. People who, you know, pay me for beats and stuff like that, people who are buying music from me that they're trying to do stuff with. And that definitely takes priority. That's where the big bucks are at, man. Straight up. You know, that's what pays the bills, y'all. At least for sure until the channel takes off, you know what I mean? But even then, the music is always going to be a big part of it. Always. What the fuck? Oh, that's one of the big dudes. No wonder. Fuck. I'm like, bro, I just lit him up and he didn't die. I was like, wonder why. Okay, let's set him on fire, though. We're gonna set his ass on fire, man. Get you up out of here. Bitch. No, I'm about to say it shouldn't even hit him. We got his ass. Yeah, he's dead. Look at this bullshit. It's two up. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh, boy, I'm messed up. Who almost died right there. Ooh, boy, I started panicking a little bit. Bitch. Set your dumb ass on fire. They set my dumb ass on fire, too. Look at this. Yo, where'd the other one go? Oh, well. Oh, shit. Okay, get the box. And, we don't have really nothing good. So, I'm going to...
Damn it, get him!
The fuck? Oh shit, just get this. Bitch ass. Back your dumb ass up. Look at y'all. Looking stupid as ever. They just ran right into the bullets. Let's see. Yeah, boy said she's staying streamless. Do while you sleep. I got you. Bunny said, wait, what? Less streaming? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Cause listen, I understand that you guys probably don't really know what it takes to make the music. You know, I understand that, but it takes a lot. Let me just tell you. You know, you guys see me throw a song together within like 30 minutes to an hour sometimes. But finishing it out, like actually making it a track, like an official track, that can take days. You know what I mean? If not weeks, depending on like how a person's trying to go about it. Like I literally could start a song in one day and finish it in one day, but it's not going to be done within like an hour. Does that make sense? It's very, very time consuming. Oh, shit. And there's still hella fucking zombies coming, bro. What the fuck? God dang.
Come on.
All right, back to the bike, man. Back to the bike. Gotta be quick. What the hell was that? Did y'all see that? What was that about? That's kind of weird. All right, yep. Let's shake the spot, man. Next one. Gotta keep it rolling. We're trying to get all three of these. So I really believe we can get three of these, three more, supply crates before we release, till we reach Ultimate Horde, man. Till it gets to that point. I believe we can make it happen. Whoa, holy shit. Almost ran right into that. Look at this, bro. What's going on over here, man? It's like they're having a party. Nothing good, bro. Nothing good here. God dang. Oh, Avery said, well, that makes you a meanie poopy head. Hey, look, it is what it is. That's what I gotta do. I have to do it, man. I have to do it. Very, very important. And that's part of the reason why we do the music. You know what I mean? That's a big part of it. Big part of it. Because, I'm not just like just a showman and just always just playing music in front of y'all, just making music just for a hobby. You know what I mean? That's my actual job for real. Fucking, why the fuck is the bear still alive? Let's see. James says if you get to 30 minutes in this, you get the ultimate. Yep, exactly, Ultimate Horde. Avery says she's tired. We'll go to bed, Avery. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you being here. I definitely do. But I don't want to keep you here. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just are able to stick around, which is great. But if you got to go to sleep, man, I get it. You say I'm tired of going to bed, I'm going to have to be one of them in the back of the chat, not typing nothing. Yeah, it's all good. At least you guys actually participated, actually typed. It's a little bit different than the people who just come to the channel and just sit there and don't type nothing, which that's cool too. But it's always appreciated when you guys do engage in the conversation and in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just sitting in the back not typing. But all right, Avery, have a good night, Avery. All right, have a good night. I'll see you next time, all right? And if I'll see you tomorrow, then have a great day. Either way, man, I hope you all have a great day out there, because that's always a good thing, right? That's always a good thing. Dude, I only got 20,000 points for killing that big-ass bear? What the hell? Since when, though? That's crazy. Peace out, Avery. Man, come on, dog.
Come on.
Look at this. Oh, I knew there was something weird about that zombie. The motherfucker's all the way on my back. Let me run over here to some people right quick. Oh, damn, they're getting fucked up. Okay, I came to the wrong spot then. Oop, there it goes. Oh, boy. Come on, man. How more could there possibly be? That's pretty much all the zombies, man. Chance, come on. Alright, I got something for them. Holy shit. I do not like these fucking zombies, little weird ass running zombies. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, they won't come over here now. I bet you. By the way, y'all, I almost said double tap the screen, man. I've been doing music streams so often. But yeah, still same concept. Like the video for me, guys, if you don't mind. Right? Instead of double tapping the screen, just hit the like button. Alright? Yeah, subscribe to the channel, of course, as well, if you haven't already, okay? I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. So let's see, next spot we gotta go to. Let's find it real quick. We gotta knock these out quick though, man. Like hella quick. We got about 10 minutes left till we're getting close. Yeah, look at all these bodies on the map. Oh, should I? We might have... I'll spare like maybe a minute. We should be good. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I should not have come over here. That was stupid. I'm fucking dead. Come on, bro. Oh, how'd I miss that? Small ass window of opportunity, man. What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna have to heal right away. Oh shit. Yeah, after, yep. Unlimited fuel. Well, see, I mean, I have that unlocked already, but I don't use it just because, you know, to me, ultimate, or not, well, not ultimate. Unlimited focus, my bad. Extended focus, unlimited stamina. To me, that's better. You know what I mean? Come on, dog. This is bullshit. Now we got the zombies coming back again. God dang, bro. We got fucking cougars are over here and shit. This is bogus. I'm just gonna spray their ass, man. Just unleash, fucking let it loose. Spray the fuck out of them. I think this zombie's the last one, so let me hurry up and run back to the bike. Get close to it so we can dip up out of here. Come on, not the fucking crazy running ass zombie, bro. Actually, nice. Just blow him up. No, he's getting back up. Bitch. Just die already. Okay? Actually, you know what? Let's use one of these. Well, get your dumb ass back up, bitch. Let me see what I can pick up off these guys. A rag, bro? So give me something good here. Oh, shit. Okay, we got... Well, never mind. Whatever. Whatever, dog. Whatever, dog. We alright. Oh, shit. Are we? Are we, though? Come on, get him, get him. Nice. Yes. Damn, that was savage, bro. Just, he just tore through him like that. Yeah, okay. Something else is right here. Yeah, you gotta go. You're dead. What the fuck? Come on, man. Hey, man. Hey, can I get to the bike? Let's get to the bike and get the hell up out here fast. Whoa, he's on me. He's on me. Get on the bike. Get on the bike. Ooh, get on the bike. Get on the bike, man. Fuck fighting this dude. I don't even care. Let's go. Oh, shit. Wait, this like a minefield. Literally. I'll run into these zombies. Oh, these just... Okay, never mind. Let's just get to where we're trying to go to, man. Enough of all the bullshit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Look at this right here, man. Look at this goofy, dumb shit right here. Did y'all see that? What in the fuck? I'm pissed. 20 minutes. Man, dog. Anyway, James, where the caves at, man? Where the caves at, James? We gotta get the points. Freaky Freakers, what that mean? Let me see what that is. I'm curious. He said I can wait for you to come out the saddlebag. Wait, we have saddlebags on these bikes? Is that what you're saying? See, I didn't even beat the high score, the target score. So what is this? What's this shit? Triggers deal increased damage. Oh, no thank you. No thank you, I'm good on that. But we unlocked all the positive injectors, you know what I mean? Every last one of them. Yep. Alright, y'all, we're gonna try it again. 1 second though. Alright, let's see. You said press triangle, what do you mean? Triangle here? What am I looking at? Those ones. Are these ones you've already gotten? I'm assuming so. Level 32. So right around the corner for that, starting maximum heat level. Final page. Come on, reputation. I already know Mad Deacon rocks a new look. Interesting, okay. Legendary Survivor. Yep. We got Sarah's fuel tank, saddlebags. Okay, we don't have that yet. Yeah, we got to do phase 2 all the way. Oh, look at this though. The Growler, bro. That looks different. I don't think I've ever seen this. That's dope. Okay, yeah, let's go, y'all. Let's ride out, man. Let's get it. And this time, let's survive longer than 20 minutes. You know? I think we can do it.
There we go.
That was kind of close, wasn't it? Shit. Yeah, we don't want them to get too close, man. Blow us up. That was an easy way to die. Straight up. So you're saying afterwards it'll unlock unlimited fuel, like regardless? Holy shit. Oh, I'm tripping. Like we'll just have unlimited fuel automatically, right? Oh, damn. See what I mean? Got too close. God damn. Well, good thing it happened like a minute into the damn match. Yeah, good thing. That would suck to make it 20 minutes like we did last time and just blow ourselves up like that. Such an easy death to avoid, you know? Damn. All right. Let's go. James, which injectors you use the most, James? Which three do you be picking? You say you do that too, so I'm assuming you picked the exploding zombies thing.
Okay.
Yeah, which three you use the most? And what's your favorite ones to use?
I got a use for you.
You said unlimited fuel, unlimited ammo, and exploding thing. Yeah, dude, that one's hella fun. When I first unlocked it, I was like, no way. And when I saw how it worked, yeah, it's just been my favorite. I've been using that ever since. It's just cool to see them all just detonate like that. You know what I mean? Just blow up like fucking, like firecrackers. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, yeah, let's sweep around the bottom like we did last time. But this time we gonna actually make it all the way over. Maybe even up here, since there's not as many this time. But yeah, let's go. Do I know where the caves are? No, I do not. No, I do not. Where would I find them at, James? Damn, okay. Well, that's alright, we ain't got enough points anyway. Let's just fight it out. Let's fight it out, man. Yeah, but where the caves at, though? Where can I find these caves at? But I'm not like one of those people that know this map like the back of my hand. I know there's a lot of people that play this game a lot, but even after playing the story and beating it, man, a lot of stuff I forgot. So since we don't have enough points still, I'm just gonna stay here. Still trying to move out the spot, man, because we still gotta get that box. So might as well just hang out for a little bit. Man, what the hell was that? Something, a whole bunch of them just blew up. I just got points for nothing, really. You said get used to that? Yeah, it just be happening like random. It's just freaking zombies just blowing up. Yo, you never answered the question. You know where the caves are at, James? Like, where can I find them on the map? Do you know where they're at? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I could look it up, but that would just take too much time. But if I have to, I'll do it. I'll do it for now, but or I'll do it if we need to. But for now, if you know where the caves are at, man, let me know. Man, where's zombies at though? This is weird. I think the game's glitching a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, the whole horde is gone. I didn't kill a single zombie. That was weird. I didn't get no points either for that. That was hella damn weird. The game is messing up, y'all. It's messing up already. We only been live for like 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. How long? Yeah, almost 3 hours. Guess that makes sense. Usually this game starts to trip around that time.
Got you.
Not a big fan of the lighting system in this game, though. Like, why is it like I can't see nothing else? You see what I mean? And it's even dark underneath the light. Isn't that crazy? That mother straight went around trying to flank me, bitch ass cat. Where'd it go? Where's it at? Alright, let's get it. Does it go to caves that has snow? What that mean? We got some points now. I just be spotting stuff out the corner of my eye, man. Oh, dude, a sniper? Dude, I don't want that. I don't want that bullshit. So let's just do score boost. Why not? We'll go on everything else. All right, y'all. Next spot, man. Next spot. Heading on down. You said the mountain. What are you talking about? Let's see. Where's it at? Over here? Oh, there ain't no mountain over here. I'm assuming you meet up here somewhere, right? Oh. Yeah, I don't even have a clue where they would be. So you're at the top, right? That's what you're talking about. Also, too, what are these plants for? Like, what purpose do the plants serve during the Horde assault mode? Like, I know in the story they have some use to them, but in this mode, like, what the hell? What do we use these plants for? Maybe to craft a cocktail, maybe, if I had to guess. All right, y'all, here we go. Damn, that was hella quick. Yes, sir. Do we have enough points, though, is the question. Can we get this box? Yes, nice. What we got? Damn, see it? Whatever, dog. Whatever, dog. There wasn't nothing good in there for real. Man, there better be something up in here while I'm taking all this damn time to open this damn door. This damn dumbass door, man. Something in here. I guess a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'm cool with that. Okay, man, time to go to the next spot. Okay, perfect. Yep. Double check. Yep. All right. Let's get up out of here. We got like 5 seconds left. Not even 5 seconds. Damn. Okay, I might as well just stay here. Get off the bike. Hurry up. I hate when they run off to the side like that. Like, I much rather them just stick together. Just blow them all up in a few shots, you know what I mean? Boy, my aim is fucked up right now. Look at this. Maybe like a few more zombies, that's it. Where they at, though? Last one. Yep, perfect. Let's roll out. We rolling out, man. James said, I hate snipers and Horde assault. Yeah. The snipers, I mean, I'm sure they have some use. I'm sure some people like to use those. Me personally, I'd rather have some automatic. A sniper, man, it's not that reliable to me. Unless you're at a far-ass distance and you got good aim, you know? Wait, what the fuck? Dude, I just got here. I just got here. Man, damn, this is a Horde fight too. I hate these. It is what it is though, man. Let's make it happen. When I was close, man, I thought I heard the dead end for a second. God dang, look at that. Look at all these bodies burned to a crisp. Yes, sir. Last two. Damn. I almost had it. Almost had it. I'll just do this, make it easy. Make it easier on myself. Look at them up there. They stuck. Alright, we got a box here. Yes, sir. The box. Let's see what we got. Well, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. We can use the sidearm, man. Now we will have more of a chance of not running out of ammo, you know? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Use a try and limit ammo. I mean, to be honest with you, the ammo to me is not a big issue because usually I end up, you know, dying before I run out of ammo. You see what I mean? Really, I'd rather have a limited stamina and more focus. You know what I mean? Because I use that shit a lot. I use it a lot. Comes in handy quite a bit, man. Plus, you can find ammo all over the place. Just gotta look for it, you know. But I get it. The options are there for different play styles, I guess. All right, let's move on. Yes, if we can get here, man, that'd be great. Because if I might be able to make it past that, but it's gonna get a little trickier as the time goes on. We're gonna have to fight hordes that are bigger and bigger each time, and in about 15 minutes, we're gonna have to deal with just a non-stop wave of zombies. They'll never end, never damn end. So yeah, let's hurry and get to the next spot.
Son of a bitch!
Come on, bruh. Oh, what the fuck, bro? Time ran out that quick? Shit. Where'd it come from, though? This part always bothers me because I can never tell. Here we go, here we go. Perfect. Wait, they're coming from behind me, too? I'm about to say. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I see someone on the radar right behind me. I can't fucking tell. Ooh, boy, that was close. Had me cornered in, had me pinned in and shit. I did it on purpose, I hope. Yeah, there we go, I got it. I was trying to get that zombie to run to the fire so you just catch fire, I ain't gotta shoot him, you know what I'm saying? Because I hate when they get that close and I'm just trying to aim at them. That's too risky. Too damn risky, dog.
There we go.
I was gonna move on. Next spot, next spot. James says don't like a flamethrower in Horde Assault. Oh, you don't like the flamethrower? Why not? Why don't you don't like the fire? Oh shit. Whoa. Okay. Big your big back ass back bitch. Come on, dog. Big funny looking ass. Light him up, literally. Light him up, light him the hell up. Ah, you missed. Come on, dog. This dude got hella health. Dude live forever, shit. That dude been alive for 1,000 years looking ass. Withstand the fucking nuclear fallout and shit. Alright, come on. But yeah, what don't you like about the flamethrower, though, James? Why don't you like it? Well, I hope I'm going the wrong. I hope I'm going the right way, which I don't think I am. Yeah, let's head on back up. Oh fuck, dude! Oh my god, bro! I just got back on the bike, bro. I just got back on the bike. I just got on the bike, man. Come on, dog. Like, what the fuck? Here they come, boy. Here they come. Where they coming from? All right, below me. No, what the fuck? You like the guns better? I got you. That makes sense. I mean, the flamethrower is pretty cool, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. Is that a big back? Where the fuck the zombies at? Oh, let's just get you up out of here. Get your dumb ass out of here. Whoa, what the fuck? It missed. Oh no, I got him. I got him. It got him. See what I'm saying? Like, where's the zombies though? Like, what the hell's happening? Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Yep. Damn, the game like almost crashed right there. The game was like overloaded for a second. This was an easy one, man. This was an easy little horde right here. Nice, yes sir. Now let's get moving. Yeah, what if the game like glitched out and stuck me in the air hella long and made my dude seem like he's just falling forever and then I hit the ground just right here and die? That would have been so bizarre. Wait, they might have something good on them. Hold on. And no, they didn't. Well, they had a tractor. That's good. I'll take that. We got one more. Yeah, because you'll usually find some good shit on these people. Where's the last body? What the hell? Oh, okay, never mind, because inventory's full. Okay. Hurry up, man. Let's hurry up and go. Let's hurry the hell up. Come on.
God damn it.
Look at me looking stupid. What the fuck? Look at me looking stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. Trust me, folks, I drive better than this, especially in real life. You know what I mean? My driving skills are not reflective of real life skills, okay? In the game, driving skills are not reflective of my real life skills, alright? Let's just set the record straight there. I mean, they better be. Shit, I wouldn't be here talking if they weren't. Come on, bro. We got less than 10 seconds left. Hurry up, fuck up. Damn, they're right there in front of me, too. Right by the fucking box. Oh, well. Oh, well. James says, if you have big hordes one time and my game had crashed. Dude, this game has crashed on me like 4 or 5 times already. Straight up. So I totally understand that. They need to patch that, right? They need to fix that. Like, they made the game too much to handle. Like, the PS5 can't even handle the game. That's crazy. Damn, alright. kind of running me off of my bike, man, but it is what it is. Look how spread out they are, too. Fuck. I hate that. As long as they don't get close up on me, we should be good. Should be good. Let's keep focus. Keep focus. Are you the last one? Yes. Nice. Good job, man. We're doing good. We're doing excellent. We got about 10 minutes, a little less than 10 minutes before the ultimate horde comes. I think that's pretty damn good, man. We're doing pretty damn good. What would y'all say? Y'all think we're doing good, man? I think I'm doing pretty good. It could be worse. I've definitely performed worse in this game than this. As y'all saw earlier, man, we died within the first minute. That was crazy. Alright, give me something good. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a good one. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Alright, we're gonna keep pushing. Keep on going north. We might even get to the cave like James was talking about. Hey, thank you, James, man. Thank you. You say you're doing so good. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. Oh, fuck. Whoa. Got people there shooting. Damn, looking dumb, boy, I tell you. Wait, this is a Nero campsite. No, don't tell me it's in this fucking... Okay, good, it's out in the open. Thank God. What we got? Well, I wish they gave scrap for this, you know what I mean? I'll just get the ammo, whatever. It's whatever, dog. Let's make it happen. Oh, apparently there's another supply box here. I just noticed that. That's cool, man. That's cool. We might be able to get that. Yeah, we might have the opportunity. We definitely have time. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Damn, holy shit, bro. The game, like, the frame rate's dropped. Good thing they're all coming in the same spot, too, man. It makes it easier for me. Damn, look at that. Woo, hoo, hoo.
Come on.
We took them all out, like, within fucking 10 seconds. Amazing, bro. That's amazing. That was so lucky. That was hell. Whoa, what the fuck? Bro, get your dumb bitch ass. You got two of them, huh? Yeah, you finna go, too. Most definitely, that's what you finna do. You dead, bro. What if we die right now? That shit would piss me off. After all this work we just did. But luckily that didn't happen, right? We're still good. Shit, can't forget to heal. Can't forget to do that. Okay, so we gotta find a gas can right quick. And, perfect. Because I'm pretty sure this mug is inside this last box that we got here. Let's find a generator. Nice, here we go. Fill that mug up, hurry up. Come on, Deacon. Fill it up. You said one stream you stay alive. You are still alive. Oh, yep. You said, do I love the gun? Which one are you talking about, the LMG? I like the LMG for sure. It's a good-ass gun. Got a lot of ammo, you know what I mean? Come on, dog. Yeah, it's got a lot of ammo. Bro, oh my goodness. Okay, just hurry up. Yeah, we might as well get that. Might as well. Alright, let's go. I assume they're coming from behind me, aren't they? Well, where the fuck are they coming from? Uh-oh, see, I don't like when I can't tell the location of the zombies. I like to get the jump on them. That wolf done ran away, boy. He knows what's finna come. Watch, the game's gonna glitch out again. It's okay, never mind, never mind. I thought the shit was gonna happen again. Where like the horde just like gets rid of itself, which is weird to see. I've never seen that before. Like we didn't even kill a single zombie, but yet the horde is gone. You know what I mean? Like it just glitched out. This game is so fucking buggy. And where the hell he come from? I was gonna loop around back up to the campsite. Back up in there real quick. Only got like 2-3 zombies left. Less than 10 for sure. Oh, maybe not. Holy shit. It looks like a little crowd of them, huh? Yeah, y'all finna get blown up. All y'all. Just like that. Just like that, bitch. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Okay. Let's see what else we can pick up here before we dip. I'm sure we got a few things to get. Actually, we need to craft. Let's go craft everything. Yeah, we need scrap. We need that ASAP.
There.
Medical personnel will attend you as soon as possible.
See, the shit that you're looking for, man, you can just never find. Isn't that crazy?
Is under martial law. Do not resist Nero or local law enforcement. Stay in line. Obey commands. Keep moving. Those attempting to bypass the barricades will be shot. Stay in designated areas. You're in a vehicle. Stay with your bypass the barricades will be shot. Keep your group together.
Let's just go. I don't see nothing else like that here. Yeah, let's get the hell up out of here, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get on the bike, dog. Can you get on? See what I'm saying? Just eating up all my time. Just looking stupid. Eating up all my damn time. Just crazy. Come on. By the way, y'all, do me a favor and like the video, okay, if you haven't already. Which I don't know why you wouldn't. Holy shit, did you see that? Holy shit. Woo, boy, get the fuck off the bike. Get the hell off the bike, bro. Did y'all see those zombies, like, just literally get dropped, in, like, out of thin air? Right there, that was weird as shit. I'm just spraying indiscriminately. We're just shooting everywhere.
Come on.
I'm gonna try to follow them in back here, use the same strategy. Might as well take advantage of it, you know? Might as well. Crashing? Let's hope it don't. It's been doing that a lot lately. Who knows, maybe they updated it. I hope. Sure in the hell hope. As soon as the game crashes, man, just ends the stream, just a shitty thing. You know, it is what it is, though. No, not the ultimate horde night. Oh no, see, we didn't even get to the next spot yet. Damn, there they go, bruh. It's over, bruh. This is where we're gonna have to make our final stand. I might be able to actually just run down there. That's a long ass way. Shit. This is it though, y'all. Shit, this is it. Damn, okay. Oh well. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, James. See, I've done the Ultimate Horde before. I've done this. But, you know, the longest I've lived was like, what, like 47 minutes, something like that? I think. See, it's kind of a bad spot to be in. Let's shake the city, man. Shake the set. I'm dead. Holy shit, oh boy, I cannot believe we didn't die right there. Whoa, woohoo, shit. Okay. Oh man, this game is fucking crazy. 800 figures, damn. Yo, James, what's your longest time in this? How long have you survived? Like, what's your record? Oh, and how nice is that? I would have to fucking reload when I'm trying to... Damn it. Look how many of them, bro. This is insane. The whole damn fucking screen is filled with zombies. Oh, you've only lived 30 minutes? That's the longest you've gone was 30 minutes? So as soon as the Ultimate Horde came, you died? Is that what you're saying?
Look out!
See, now I actually need some ammo.
Come on.
Yo, I could just do this loop straight up. I could just go out here, go all my way out here, and then run back when I'm able to, and just kind of have them funnel back in like that. It's working out. I'm getting hella points too for this shit. Except for when they pop up right behind me like this. This is crazy. God dang, bro, that shit was like right in my face. Dude, I wish this game was in VR. Wouldn't that be sick? Look how, dude, the game got slowed down from that. That was massive. Alright, this is a fucking problem. There's zombies literally everywhere I can see. Probably even right behind me too. Oh, whoa, no. No. Well, I bet I beat the score though. Let's see. My higher score was 782,000. This time we got, with the subtractions, let's see, about 2 million. I didn't get to see it. We unlocked some things though. Yeah, my final score was only 1.5 million. That's still more than what we needed though. And we leveled up. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, now we're on phase 3. Look at that. Congratulations, it says. Yes. Yes. It says you have successfully eliminated countless hordes of freakers across the Farewell Wilderness, unlocking reputation phase. How it works. Oh, we already know. We already read all this. This is our second time. Or our first time doing it. No, second time. Yeah. So we got the saddlebags, because we're on reputation 3 now. Nice. Or it says rep phase 2, but you guys get it, man. You guys get it. Not bad. Not freaking bad. Well, okay. On that note, y'all, I think it's time to go. Time to end the show, you know. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. It was definitely really cool, you know. So if y'all want to, though, man, come on back through. I probably will be doing a quick little music stream. Maybe, we'll see. But if I do happen to do that, it'll be very soon. Like within the next 15, 20 minutes, all right? So I'm just going to check in with a few things and see what's going on. And if I'm able to, I will be coming back. All right, that's a fact. But other than that, man, just do me one last favor before we get out of here and like the video on the way out if you haven't already, okay? And subscribe today, man. Just hit that subscribe button for me, okay? Either way, man, I appreciate y'all. So yeah, whether I see y'all back here later or not, I hope you all, as I always say, okay, all of y'all, even the ones in the back of the chat, the ones that don't be typing nothing, I see y'all, because James is the only one acting, but there's a few of y'all here, so yeah, either way, man, I still hope you all have a great rest of your morning, evening, noon, or night. My nose is all stopped up and shit, but it's gonna be all right, you know what I mean? Anyway, whatever time it is, wherever y'all may be around the world, I greatly appreciate all y'all once again. And until next time, y'all. Peace out.